Morning students. Let us continue with our chapter Environmental Management. In this particular chapter, we have already finished with the topic weather and climate, how the weather affects the living world. We have also learnt about the meteorology and Indian Meteorological Department, the different monsoon models in detail. We have learnt about them. Children, one thing which I forgot to tell you, that 23rd March is generally observed as World Meteorological Day. 23rd March is the World Meteorological Day. This is something which I forgot to mention while teaching you that particular topic. So please mark it that 23rd March is the World Meteorological Day. Now we are going to start with the new topic, solid waste management, need of the hour. First thing, you should know what you mean by solid waste. What is this solid waste? Children, it is nothing but it is the waste material that is generated due to various activities that we do throughout the day. It is the waste materials that is generated waste materials generated throughout the day by various throughout the day, right? So solid waste are nothing but they are the waste materials that are generated due to various activity in a particular day is called as solid waste. Now what we are doing, we are simply throwing the waste here and there, and we are spoiling the beauty of the area. If the same solid waste is properly disposed, it can turn out to be a source of energy. It can turn out to be a source of energy. So in this particular chapter, we are going to learn what are the different types of solid waste that is generated in a particular day, how they should be disposed so that we can get a best out of those waste. We can get the best out of the waste. And then we are also going to learn how this solid waste, when not properly disposed, is going to affect us. So we are going to learn all these things in detail. Let me tell you that this solid waste has become a major problem in the entire world. Why I am telling it has become a major problem, children? Because due to not proper disposal of the solid waste, it can lead to different pollutions like your soil pollution, your water pollution, even it can lead even to air pollution. But major affected is the soil and the water. What the people do, they dump the unwanted things into the river, and hence they are spoiling the river to a greater extent. And this river water is used by all the living organisms. So ultimately we are creating problems for ourselves. Due to improper disposal of solid waste, it is leading to various problems like, as I told you, soil and water pollution, health hazards. It always leads to health hazards. Not only that, children, even the economic growth completely gets affected because of the improper solid waste management. Not only that, the beauty of the nature also gets spoiled. So if the solid waste is not properly disposed, it is leading to so many problems for us. So hence it is now become a very important that we are disposing the solid waste in a proper manner. We are disposing the things in a proper manner so that we can use it in a better way. The solid waste can turn out to be a good source of energy. Hence, the disposal of solid waste has become a very important issue now. Children, if you know that in 2005 there was a flood in Mumbai, do you know what was the major reason for that flood? It was choking of the gutters. You know why the gutters or the drainage system, why they got choked up, children? It's only because of the plastics. The plastics, as you know, they are the non-biodegradable material. They do not get decomposed. So when we are throwing the plastics here and there, what is ultimately it's leading to? It moves and it gets, it gets get into some gutter or some drainage, and because of which the water which has to pass through, it gets blocked because of the plastic. Hence, we had a disaster during 2005, which was like maximum the people died and even the animals died because of the flood that happened in 2005. And it is only because of the improper disposal of the solid waste. So children, it has become, even now you will find that the people throwing the bits of papers here and there. Do you know now, because of that reason, the people, the government has banned in the usage of plastic covers. In between, if you know that when you used to go to shops and all, the shopkeepers were not giving you the plastic covers. We were carrying our paper bag, or we were carrying the cloth bag along with us. But again, that rule is almost, again the people have come back to the track. They have again started using the plastic covers. The plastics are the most non-decomposable thing. So it is very important, children, that at least you people make it a point not to use the plastic covers. Avoid using it because it can lead to various disasters. Now, if in your buildings you may be seeing that the people are asking you to segregate the waste, the wet waste in one dustbin and the dry waste in one dustbin. Why they are doing that? Why the people have started doing that? That's what we are going to learn in this particular chapter. The next video I'll be talking about the different types of waste and what things comes under that particular types of waste, and we are going to learn about the biodegradable and the non-biodegradable waste. That is what I was talking about, the wet waste and the dry waste. So the next video will continue the chapter.